guys, how are you today? Today we will be working on what we call a low second finger. So up to this point we have been doing what we call the 2-3 finger pattern, which is whenever your second and your third finger are close to each other, which means they are a whole step. A half step. A half step means that they're close to each other. A whole step means that there's a little bit of space in between the fingers. So we have been having our second and third finger in a half step right next to each other on a string that looks like this. We have been doing this on the D as an F sharp and on the A string as a C sharp. So now what we're going to do is switch our second finger to where the half step is between the first and the second, not the second and third anymore. So your hand should look like this. This is what we call a 1-2 finger pattern because the half step occurs between the first and the second finger. On the string, if we start in a 2-3 finger pattern, we have to just move our second finger next to our first finger. Be careful not to have it halfway in between, such as this, where there is space in between both fingers. Make sure that it is either close to the third finger or close to the first finger. And this is what we will be working on today. So let's go ahead and play D, E, F natural, which is what that low second finger is called, and G. 1/4 note of each. 1, 2, ready, go. Very nice. You should be able to feel that half step in between. In order to get used to that, try sliding your second finger in between first and third finger, back and forth, to get used to that change. Back and forth, and keep wiggling your thumb and making sure everything's loose. You don't want any tension with this. Great, let's try that again with your fingers in the first, second finger pattern. 1, 2, ready, go. Very nice job. And it's also very important to make sure your third finger doesn't come back down flat next to your second finger. This is what it should not sound like. In this incorrect, there is an even space between each finger, and that is what should not happen. There should be a distinct half step and whole step, and it should sound like this. This is the correct way. And if you want to make sure that is in tune, tune that third finger G with your open G string. Very nice. Let's try that on the A string now. So if second and third finger together made C sharp and D, we move the second finger close to the first finger to make a C natural. Because it is only a half step, it only moves down a half step. So instead of C sharp, it'll be C natural. Let's try that together on the A string. 1, 2, ready, go. Very nice. And once again, make sure that that third finger is high enough, and you can tune that third finger with your open D string. Let's try that one more time. Ready, go. Very nice. Let's put that together, starting from the open D string up until third finger D on the A string, keeping the second fingers low. 1, 2, ready, go. Very nice. Let's do that again, going up and coming back down this time. Ready, go. nice job following. So one thing I want to point out to you is that that doesn't sound like a normal D major scale. The D major scale has this happier sound. But this one, it sounds a little bit modal, right? We call that the D Dorian. And we'll get more into that later. It is a type of scale, but it's not major, it's not minor. It's like an in-between. So that is D Dorian. Go ahead and practice that and keep working on those finger slides to get comfortable with that movement. And keep working on those alien fingers on both the string and in the air. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good time practicing. Bye.